All right, we are live. Welcome, folks. And as the title suggests, I'm going to be doing some more unseeded high score runs. Had a good time with that on Monday. Might mix it in a little bit more frequently. We'll see. Well, welcome, everyone. Hope your Friday is off to a good start. Welcome, Collie. Congrats on 100K. Thank you. It happened quickly this time around. But, Balatra do be ballin'. Alright, new run. Let's go to Plasma Balls. And see how this goes. Welcome, Blob. Double skip or double reroll? You get another plaque? I think so. They have to, like, last time it happened, like, they had to verify me after a few days to make sure that everything's on the up and up. And then I can request one. Welcome, Janae.
Well met.
Comrade VS, thank you for the prime. All right, let's keep the money rolling over. There might be a world where we buy that voucher just to clear it. And it's also, like, not a bad voucher. It's just expensive. Welcome, Monu. Fortunately, I'm far enough away from the fires not to be affected. Now to make Roffle a Slay the Spire 2 channel and start making scale armor out of YouTube 100K plaques, yeah. That's the only reasonable thing to do here. Speaking of, I guess we have enough money to buy this without really interrupting our interest, and in fact that benefits it. So that also means that I don't want to buy the voucher because money. Okay, that's also very interesting. Let's take a peek in here. Start making kings, I guess. Definitely don't want sixes. I think we go King of Hearts. Because that leaves us open to Bloodstone, Sock, Trib, and obviously a Baron. Okay, well. It's starting to come together. You actually want sixes for the 6 cents. You don't know what I want. What I really, really want. You want a large cheese pizza and a Diet Pepsi? Okay, well, maybe one person knows what I want. I think we might farm the Spaceman for high card a little bit here. As soon as we draw our end. Maybe that's a bad idea.
Okay, Roffle, now you're going too mad with power. Spice Girls in my Balatro? Suddenly you make Avenged Sevenfold guy sound almost reasonable.
Don't be silly. Look, I'm no fan of pop music. But Spice Girls clear modern Avenged Sevenfold. trying to do this without Perkio, or would you take a Perkio if you got one? I'm just doing it with whatever makes itself available for me. There are no rules other than there is no seed. And apparently I have no point scoring options. Is also part of the rule. Probably don't want to get rid of 5s in case we do get a hack. No one is a fan of pop music until Backstreet Boys start playing. Look, it's nothing against the Backstreet Boys, but that wouldn't affect me in the slightest. I kind of do need some point scoring. Like, I know it's white stake, but we have nothing that affects our score other than Space Joker. We still have nothing that affects our score other than a few levels in Jupiter. This does help me make money, at least. What are we discarding? Oh. Okay. Why is Spaceman so good right now? He's actually just clearing everything that has ever been offered? Or kings?
Well met.
Heyo.
Gee. I give it the 3 months. I mean, it's just always immolate, right? We lost a King of Hearts, but we got a lot of money. And we still have 5 kings, so it's not that big of a deal. Or econ. Okay. Interesting.
Well met.
Dark Blaze and
Well met.
Fidgety. Thank you for the subs. You gotta go. Why not Ectoplasm? Because that was just not a good choice in context. None of these jokers are here to stay except for maybe Brainstorm, so why would I want to make any of them negative? Especially, why would I trade hand size for something that doesn't help me when I have 4 open Joker slots? Jesus. That's unreal how many times the Space Joker is procced.
I watched one of your videos in VR last night and I would say it was a pretty good experience. It's definitely pothead recommended.
Are you watching in VR right now? Thank you, home team. Is Brainstorm compatible with the discard Joker? Yes, that's why I've been using it on mail and
So
rebate.
as a guy to have commented through Brian multiple times now, my background of games was more Pizza Tower and that one AZ game before this point, and after it, Ant and Blast. I'm not a deck building gamer in any way, shape or form. Balatro is such a good game that it got even me on board. This game, and this game's community, is amazing.
Can't disagree with you there. Thank you, Egoman. Kill an ace. Discarding eights. Just high card and not flush because long-term high card is a better option than flush.
Balatro is my first video game after a 20+ year break.
That's a long time. I guess we can do this. Thank you, Baba. Welcome back to the gaming world. Okay.
Well met.
Okay.
Should I sell Blueprint? I got an ancient joker.
Depends on what your other jokers are, but probably not.
Sometimes, man. Photo chat is just needed. I feel you on that one.
So that's why we leveled up high card. Look, it is just needed to, like, bridge us through this early game right now.
R.I.P. Gross Michael.
Look, he didn't even get to gross himself
Your
off.
videos took me from barely beating half of the decks on white stake to having black stake done on all of them. You truly are the goat of Balatro.
Let's not go too far, but I'm glad they've managed to help you. I do need a blue seal. My god. Still might need to play Jupiters at some point. Seems good.
Happy Friday, yarn. That's because a good sleep is vitally important for the cognitive abilities, right? Right?
Yeah, obviously. Kazi, you just you're doesn't matter what the advice is, it's just unsolicited advice is broadly considered annoying for a reason. I know how to play the game, but thank you. I'm now in VR? Alright. You asked for it. Oh, so did my microphone, apparently.
A reminder that backseating is discouraged.
Not just discouraged. Alright. Pluto me? Beautiful. Beautiful. Exquisite. Probably should have been the judgment here, actually. Am I crazy to think that I need the blue seal more
I
than the
don't
red
want
seal?
a back seat, so I call shotgun.
Okay, well, you can control the music, but nothing else. Doctor, thank you for the bits. That's what it's called, unsolicited advice? Yes.
Streamer abuses chat.
Well, no, the only one that actually got hurt there was my microphone. I think, because I'm going to need to sell out a photo chat soon to make room for the invisible Joker, I think I need the levels on Pluto right now, more than anything. So I'm going to do that at the moment. So that I can get out of the photo chat sooner. Because I don't want to sell the invisible Joker while I've got those like 2 bad hits right now. Cool. Rage hit brainstorm. Well, we're just not going to take a risk right now, right? There's no reason to. Okay. Absolutely, utterly rewarded. I think we get out of it. Cool. Not the best hit, but it'll do. Twins? Basil, twins! Alright.
Hold on, we went from a monarchy to a diarchy? 2 kings? What's next, Banana Slammer?
You never know, it could be right around the corner. Thank you, Egoman. Didn't even have to check for the name on that one. Mime? This is an extra guaranteed $5. This could be, this clears it with just like 1 single jack. As long as we hit once, it wins. I'll do this for now, get some money in the bank. I don't want the voucher long term, I don't think. Red seals do trigger on in-hand effects, yes. That's why they're very valuable on those kings. Beautiful. You'd love to see it early. Do need some chariots going. I'll take it. It's not great. just because it doesn't have the red seal. It's easier to find a chariot than a red seal.
There are only two things I can't stand. People that try and tell streamers how to play the game. And not taking the negative Joker skip.
Thank you, Tuitional. I got told that I'm cooked mentally recently because I
Well met.
said that most skips are not worth taking while holding a
Well
double
met.
tag and missing a negative skip. So, unfortunately, I'm sorry for you to hear it from me, but your streamer is cooked mentally. Well, I guess we're not getting rebate value. Probably because of my cooked mentality. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's I hope it's not terminal at least. Maybe if I can throw enough runs by taking negative tags, I'll be back. Is it contagious? It might be. So being in the stream could be dangerous for you. Okay, well, now we just really need a mime.
Is the alternative to being mentally cooked being mentally raw? The choice is not so obvious in this case.
Well, it might actually be being physically cooked. I don't know. Or physically raw. Thank you, Bye-Bye. We'll have to ask Gordon Ramsay, though. Well, that escalated quickly. What's in here? Hermit? I think I want the deck fixing more than anything. So let's start murdering some stuff. Any Plutos? Okay. What are we discarding here? Fours? Whoa! You're a king.
Well met.
Here's another one. Beautiful.
E15 on anti-6, bro.
Yeah, streamer must be hacking. Check NPC. This is not normally. Thank you, Max. And cheeseburgers. It's a certified first run of the day kind of moment. $20 is $20. It's true. It's true. But like cutting down my deck so that mail and rebate is more reliable could be more than $20. That's all I'm saying. We're probably taking this so that we have more time to find the mime. Also, I think our score is getting a little bit sketchy. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it.
Real talk though, I only really do skips if I feel particularly risky for runs, and or if I know full well the game isn't going to give me remotely decent jokers otherwise. Skips are not toys, skips are tools, and one with high risk, high reward mechanics, emphasis on risk.
I would disagree with one small part of that. The entire game is just one giant toy, so you should do with it whatever you want.
Hello, I am Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, hi.
Stopping in from winning a Beef Wellington tournament. And I'm here to say you are not cooked. This brain is raw.
Okay, you love to hear it. Thank you, Buffalax, for confirming. I mean, sorry. Gordon Ramsay. But, like, the issue I have isn't, you know, people taking negative tags. They can do whatever they want with the game. It's them calling me stupid for taking something that is weak but fun. Or for caring at all about how someone else plays with their toys, to be honest with you. Alright, 8s.
At least you're not an idiot sandwich.
Well, which is better then? Is it better to be cooked mentally or an idiot sandwich? Again, we'll have to consult the experts on that one. Which coincidentally is once again Gordon Ramsay. No 8s. Unlucky. At least we got 2 Plutos. Hearing how people play with their toys sounds political? The person is political. So, you make a good argument. I don't think we need Burnt Joker when we have, like, pretty solid levels already. And I would rather just get the money. Probably you are a cooked idiot sandwich. Okay, so like an idiot panini? I could get on board with that. I think that's actually fairly accurate. Wait, did I... No, I didn't draw the other 6. That was last hand. What does the leftmost Joker do? It gives... That's Baron. Don't be silly. No, it gives us money for the card that we discard.
Gordon Ramsay again.
Oh, hi.
Idiot sandwich is cooked brain between 2 slices of Wonder Bread. Not exactly Michelin star cooking.
Wait, what do tires have to do with the food that we eat? You don't put rubber in a sandwich, or at least I don't. I don't know. I'm not famous chef Gordon Ramsay. Who's Michelin star and what are they cooking? I think it's Patrick's long-lost brother.
Every time I've been involved in sandwiches, I've insisted that rubber be involved.
Oh. Well, yeah, you got to get it warmed up. It's, again, back to how adults play with their toys and all that. Let's not get political here, though. Thank you, though, Collie. All right, I'm going to alternate my suits a little bit.
Google, please tell me how to delete TTS message from people's brains.
If I knew how, boy, would my life be a lot easier. Lime? Bro's so elusive. It's like Bigfoot. Wheel me? Alright, I'll roll one wheel. But never again. So we do want space for an Ecto now. We're jacking it again. Cool. Look for the blue seals. Add another jack to off. Holy! Luckiest lucky card. Is Petroglyph just always good? Nope. Neither is Hieroglyph. So you often don't see your Petroglyph because Hieroglyph is often not good. What would you replace for mime? Mail-in rebate. Mail-in rebate's purpose right now is to give me more money so that I can roll for mime. Then if I hit blueprint before mime, I sell a baron. To get mime, what's the plan? Find an ectoplasm or another joker slot so that I can get blueprint. And then repeat the process. The lucky cards have a hidden mechanic. I get a lucky cat and played at least 7 a turn, 4 antes later. It had only procced once. The hidden mechanic is what is printed on the card. There is no bias based on whether or not you have a lucky cat. Lucky cat can only show up if you have lucky cards, but... yeah, the hidden mechanic is probability and variance, which the human mind has a hard time understanding. 1 in 4 is brutal, isn't it 1 in 5 for the molt? This bias is based on confirmation. Be careful now. Okay, there's a blank voucher. That could open up a slot for me.
Well met.
Cool. Wombo Combo, thank you for the sub. It's a pretty annoying boss blind, but like, I feel as though it's one that I could probably beat, so I don't know that I re-roll it here. Just because we have so much headroom. I just have to be careful with my discards. And just play a 5-card high card at some point. Because I don't want, like, if I re-roll into the plan, I just kind of die. So, no reason to take that kind of risk. Take it even though it does nothing. Wait, let's try something here. Just so that we have an idea. Yeah. Pluto. 4 barons might be strong. It's weaker than like 3 barons and a mime though. Or even probably 2 barons and a mime. Wombo Combo, thank you for the bits. Glad you're enjoying the content. And in particular, the vibes. Alright, we're playing a 5-card hand here.
Well met.
Let's discard really cowardly like. Just so that we can get through. While still making a high card. Negative Joker is Greedy Joker, who is here exclusively for the potential of running into Verdant Leaf. Burnt Joker would go crazy with constant Highland upgrades. I've already passed on a Burnt Joker because I don't need it. My Jokers are currently better than that is. Okay. It's an easy enough boss blind. Why is mine better than Baron? It's not. The combination of the two is better than favoring one. No negative tag. You have to remember I'm cooked mentally, so sorry about that. Oh, there it is. Beautiful. Like a level 29 high card is just sufficient at this stage. And it's going to be growing because of the blue seals. Kill 2 5s for the sake of the mail-in rebate. There's no point in honestly discarding any of this.
Whoa, pop Baron, pop Baron, pop Baron, pop.
Wally, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. It's your goal for this run to make the number as big as possible. I forgot to check what we're discarding. Okay. We know this one's a king. Cool. Jokers are face down due to the boss blind. One is red because of Invisible Joker. It's not a voucher we want. I think we skip it. That hurt? Why? Why would making the optimal play hurt? I thought chat wanted the optimal play. Would have been fun. Okay. It's kind of open to run into the other blue seal.
Well met.
Metallica fan Cody, thank you for the prime. This is not what my unseeded runs look like. This is what, like, 7 out of my last 9 have looked like. If you manage your money... I don't think I need you. If you manage your money well. Most seeds... The seed is not terribly important. Okay. That's a shame. No 10s in sight. I guess I could have made this a 10, but... Careful about the boss blind. I've already seen it. I'm aware. Thank you. I have the reroll voucher. It's fine.
We're gonna be rich.
Hi Roffle, I've been enjoying your YouTube content recently, and this is actually the first live stream I've attended. I think I might be your only viewer from Saudi Arabia.
I don't know. I've got viewers in all... Well, turns out a lot of people have been watching my viewers lately, but... Thank you for the tip, ZJ. Wait. Abo? Thank you for the tip. Appreciate that. Cool.
Well met.
Rightful Air, thank you for the prime. Welcome, Pastella. Beautiful. It's a good voucher to get. Hand size equals strength. Those are terrible. It shouldn't matter too much. Small circles, thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. I really just want to find the mime so we can settle in and start focusing on like other aspects of the run.
Well met.
I imagine this run will go quite far, just a hunch.
We'll see. Again, it's going to be dependent on when the mime shows up, but thank you, Max. We've got plenty of time, obviously. Thank you, though. Thank you, Asuke, for the prime. Mime? That's funny. You're welcome, Murphy. Mime retrigger the blue seal. It sure does. Which would allow me to I think that's also a pass. Boy, we're gonna trigger a lot of people right now, aren't we? More times than our Red Seal Kings because we don't have a mime. I just chat to love DNA so much. Because it can be good.
Make some gold kings to start gaining money for searching mime.
I have not had that opportunity. I'm aware that that's the strategy. But also, gold cards are a lot weaker without a mime. Like, I have to be offered the thing in order to make that play. Thank you, though, Matthias.
Hey Roffle, could you tell my friend Jonah Rubinovitz happy birthday? He loves your videos and I need a gift for him.
Happy birthday. But that is the only time I will do that. Because it makes me feel weird when people give me money to do and say things. So please don't give me money if that's the outcome that you're looking for. Also, please just don't give me money. Wow. Nice. That gives us a lot more headroom before we need to find the mime. Matthias, thank you for the 50 gifted memberships again. And Babai, thank you for the bits. Please stop giving me money, though. Okay, there's a serpent.
I heard give me money. Roffle, thank you for always being awesome and helping my love this game more.
I feel like a lot of you just hear what you want to hear sometimes. Is that what's happening? Thank you, Canes.
Well met.
Babai, thank you for the 20 gifted. And Ninny, thank you for the donation.
I asked my wife when her birthday was. She told me March 1st, so I marched around the room first, and then asked her again.
Thank you, Leah.
Well met.
The Nando, thank you for the prime. We could take an Ecto here, but it's not been offered. I would have had to sell out of the mail-in rebate is the problem. Make it Zimmo. Especially if those kings dodge. But, like, we can make more of them with death, so they're not important. Even if they did die. Like, obviously, it's very lucky that they didn't, but...
Well met.
It would have been fine if they did. Cryptid was, just worse. Murd, thank you for the prime.
We're gonna be rich.
Why is there a donation link if you don't intend to take any money?
Well, because then, well, most of the dings and bings come from Twitch, where I don't have the option. And then also, if I don't have the option, people constantly ask for the option, so it's just easier to have the option. Thank you, Abo. And Ubuntu, thank you for the donation. Yay, Serpent. It's kind of an unnecessary time for the Serpent to appear, right? Because we're already scoring way, way beyond. We want the Serpent to show up when we, like, actually need it, rather than just on a random boss blind here. Still no Ecto. Guess we can hit a Sigil. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. Okay.
It's easy, we donate so Brian gets fed, we need him to keep saying tournament.
Now we need to make some, well, we don't want to do that for gold cards, I don't think. Well, I'm not going to feed him just because you pay me. That's not how this works, but thank you, Canes.
Well met.
Ninny, thank you for the prime. All right, now we can start making some plays. I didn't even get a second blue seal. Now, the only one thought Roffle was arrogant, but after watching like 2 videos of him, I found him funny and entertaining. No. Most people stop watching before the second video, though, when they find me arrogant. And that's fine. Not everyone is going to like me and my content. That's okay.
Well met.
PhD, thank you for the prime. And Max, thank you for the super chat. Borb, thank you for the bits.
R.I.P. Banana.
Yeah. We beat the ante, but at what cost? We can probably skip for the voucher now, since we have the mime and are no longer in need of the shops. Do I have any red seals without steel? Sure.
We're gonna be rich.
So, you're streaming this game purely for fun. I respect that about you, and it actually makes me want to donate even more. My name is Jar, by the way.
Well, no. To be clear, it is my job. It's just most of my income is not fan funded, so there's no need to give me money. I'm doing fine without it. But thank you, Jaw. But I do like the game, and that's why, and I'm glad people, but I'm also glad that people watch the videos because that's how I eat. We're open to an Ecto now, like it's actually a pretty pog Ecto, unfortunate. Did I forget to skip for the voucher? No, we're good. Whew. Perfect. I love it when it misses.
Who up jonkling there, Cavendish?
I don't know if I can say without getting banned on this platform. Looking for Director's Cut. Director's Cut, Antimatter. Probably just those two, right? Mainly those two, because we have both paintbrush and canvas. We have both plus hand size vouchers, so we can't get any more. A good way to photograph be to give the Barons more to go off of. It would not be worth considering. Neo, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Those are doo-doo. I guess we take the hone just because there's no downside, and then maybe think about the planet voucher just to see about clearing one, but it kind of crowds our shops. Overstock Plus would be another good hit. Imagine Observatory voucher, it would do very little for me, so. I also don't have telescope, so it's not possible. But you can still imagine. Yeah, I can. I can imagine and then feel the disappointment associated with it. You're welcome, Blue Train. You're welcome, Lexon. Look, I'll forgive you since you clearly know better now. But, welcome to the stream. Alright, we want some of you to be gold. Because eventually we will need money again. Oh, I missed a voucher skip. I was too busy yapping about how disappointed I was with the vouchers that we were given.
I get all my Balatro advice from Roffle's chat and I have stayed firmly on Ante 2 ever since.
Hold your ground, Sasha. Hold your ground. Thank you for the bits.
We're gonna be rich.
Oh, so your livelihood depends on streaming games? I don't mean to pry, but you don't seem to have many subscribers or followers on Twitch. Do you have any sponsors?
No, I think you're misunderstanding entirely. My income is from YouTube. It's pretty annoying, but doable still. Odd thing to say. I think it's maybe a language barrier. I don't know that it was intentional. I would hope. It is odd to say when there are, you know, 1K people watching right now, though, just on Twitch. Alright, that's another unfortunate boss blind passed and another unfortunate voucher. Royce, thank you for the prime. Okay, actually should check my skips here.
I do the exact opposite of what chat says, so I have won almost every Balatro run and have listened to A7X for 52 hours a day.
What was that last part? But you're part of chat, home team, suggesting that people listen to that. So how do you square that circle? Crowdsourcing every living decision to Twitch chat. We could do it like the George Costanza method, where you simply do the opposite of what is suggested, and then maybe we get somewhere. Could be onto something there. I don't know why I opened that one. See ya, buddy. Lime should also retrigger the red seal IMO. Okay. Supa, thank you for the prime. I have one queen that is steel. Could use that strength. Really just kind of looking for deaths at this point.
Someone should tell the chatter that Roffle's viewers have increased 7-fold.
Since when? O's, thank you for the donation. They've increased infinitely since you started? True. And Navid, thank you for the donation. Blueprint over Baron. Yeah. It's strictly better. And I don't use that term lightly.
7-fold since you won the tournament.
I don't think that's true, but pretty close. Maybe could have considered some glass there. Just let's start hoarding money, since I don't really have any jokers to roll into right now, right?
I know you don't want us to ask you to say something for money, but if you could say because it's optimal at some point in the next 12 hours or so, it would mean the world to me.
I think I did actually not long ago, so I think if you just go back in time a little bit, you can get there. Also, where did the alerts go for YouTube? Oh, they're still going. Okay, we're good.
We're gonna be rich.
It's not a lie if you believe it's George Costanza.
Yeah, exactly. But that's not exactly the episode we were referring to. Oh my god. Okay, there's another voucher skip at least. Just don't miss it this time. Do I just clear it here? I'm gonna clear it. It's half of one.
Well met.
What if we double skip here? Splinter, thank you for the gifted.
All of these A7X jokes have made me genuinely curious as to what your music taste is. Please enlighten me.
It's pretty eclectic. Variety of progressive rock and metal. Mostly. Occasional folk. All right. You listen to Yes. Yes, I do. But I'm a little bit more partial to King Crimson from that like era of 70s prog rock. Okay, so this is this is why I don't normally answer these questions. Please don't bombard me with asking if I've heard of X, Y, or Z. I can't. There's too many people in chat for this game. We hit.
We're gonna be rich.
How do you ever not get tired of the sound effects?
Well, here's the secret. And this is the part that nobody tells you about streaming, except streamers are probably always yapping about it.
Rich.
You know what they say. Serenity now, insanity later.
I know that better than most, in fact. Because I'm yapping so much.
Hope you beat your old record.
I don't know if we're on our way to do so yet, but we're getting close. Because I'm yapping so much, I'm only like, maybe at best 3/4 paying attention to the game. That's why you'll see a lot of like minor like sequencing errors a lot of the time, because I'm sitting here trying, like, imagine having a conversation while playing a game. That's effectively what we're doing here, right? My attention can't not fully be on the game for that reason. That's a lot of money. Hey, the greedy Joker's still here for it. So now we need an invisible, a showman.
Streaming is like trying to play a game while hundreds of drunk toddlers yell at you.
It's honestly not too far off. I have an extra discard now as well, thanks to the voucher. I ran out of cards. Did that just kill me?
Gonna be rich.
My name is George. I'm unemployed and I live with my parents.
Holy, speaking of yapping too much. That one gave me a bit of a panic attack. All right. Should probably lock in a little bit better. That's the final time I can make that mistake. Look, you have to consider, first of all, it would have been pretty funny. Second of all, at least I would have died rich. Discarding kings again. Maybe not so aggressively this time. Showman or DNA, best jokers? Showman or invisible. Probably the hits we're looking for. Estella, thank you for the donation. I have 8 cards left. I have a money printer. Let's just do this to set up for the future. Need infinite reroll voucher for Serpent Mania. I'm aware. Thank you. But I still do have an open Joker slot that could delay the need for that. Wouldn't it be better just to play one? It would be identical to just play one. Cool. Just like stop rerolling at $10 so that we can still save cash for if we do need to go serpent mode. 07s to greedy joker. Discarded the regular king there. Okay, copies are in the right spot. Still got plenty of headroom. Didn't realize rebate was a held in hand effect. It's not. What? That's the wrong reroll voucher, but it does clear a full voucher, and there's another voucher skip. We need to think about this Ox moment a little bit. Because we can easily regain a lot of money. So it's a matter of whether the risk of running into something that kills me is worth this money. And I don't know the answer to that. So I'm going to have to think about it. Best ante, I think, is 24. Unseated. That's interesting with Blueprint Brainstorm. That does mean we can't recoup our money, so we might have to reroll. Larger deck at least? That doesn't matter. Now that we've lost, like, the reason for the larger deck was the the mail-in rebate, which we just sold. Just play pair. So your plan is to die?
Well met.
Canadian, thank you for the prime. DNA is +1 hand size, it's +2 hand size, right? We had 3 cards to hand. We play 1. Okay. I don't... because we've already rolled past the plant, I don't know if it was possible. Because I don't know precisely how... like, late game blind stuff works.
Imagine if they made a chat that knew how to play.
Well, that wouldn't honestly be noticeably different from the chat that doesn't know how to play. Because whether or not somebody does or doesn't know what's going on, they're going to be
Average
equally
chatter
confident in their
experience
advice.
Comes to watch stream of someone genuinely good at Balatro. Decides to backseat with the worst advice ever.
Look, again, knowledge of the game is not a deciding factor as to whether or not somebody is going to backseat, in my experience. The reroll is fully random on Endless? Okay, that's what I assume, because I did... like... that's how you do the Serpent reroll, right? Good suggestion that I skip for the voucher. Unfortunately, it came in after I had already skipped for the voucher. I'll keep it in mind, though. Yeah, no telescope. Which means we probably don't even bother opening the planet packs. Omen Globe is pretty good because an Ecto would go kind of crazy right now. That's actually maybe the best voucher that we have left other than the Giga reroll.
You know, Roffle, a realization has occurred to me. Everyone always goes Pog Baron Pog and add more Pog Baron Pog when you get more Barons. But the truth is that Brainstorm and Blueprint are also Barons. So in reality, we are Pog Baron Pog Baron Pog Baron Pog Baron Pog. This has been your lesson for the day by Roffle's Trap House.
Okay. I was pausing not to let Brian continue yapping, but thank you, Grox. But, like, look at how absurd these are. All of my worst cards just decided to show up. It's obviously an immolate, but, like, it was going to be an immolate no matter what. But the fact that all of my worst cards were there is pretty silly. All right, now we have a... okay, that's another voucher cleared. We only play 1 card per round. I think I want to make more copies of the spade here, just so that we have an assortment of different suits. I don't even know if we're going to need to play a second hand yet. We've been scoring well beyond that, so... I guess we could have gotten 1 extra Pluto if I had moved my jokers. The dagger pivot. Genius. Masterful gambit, sir. Daggering the bear in his base, though? True. On the French chatter. Alright. Ecto me. I'm trying to hoard money for when we need to roll down. If we get an Ecto, or if we like get the reroll. Yeah, we still have a lot of time because we haven't like had to play a second hand yet.
100K. My sleep has improved thanks to your streams and VODs.
I appreciate that, Dot. Glad you're using my content for what it's meant for. Move the mime for what purpose? There's no need to pick that up. I mean, other than the DNA, which is additional hand size. Yeah, we need to stop rolling here. Face cards are drawn face down. Oh no! Adra, thank you for the membership. Incoming Trib and Ecto. Well, one of those things would be good for me. Welcome, Conks. Now we move the mine because there's actually purpose in doing so. What is the average age of your chatters? Too old to be concerned about.
Something tells me this run will be the next video.
No, it takes more than like 12 hours to edit and produce a video, unfortunately. Average age of my chatters, I don't know, but I do know it's way too old to care as much as they do about what a man on their screen does with his digital toys. Ecto? 0 Ectos. Ecto? Still 0 Ectos.
Well met.
Pierce, thank you for the prime. I guess maybe we got an Ecto at the very beginning when I had nothing in my Joker roster that wanted to be... Oh no, what are we gonna do here? Is high card the best hand? It is for me right now. And for the purposes of this run. But all hands are viable and have different purposes and utility. Banana. That has to be a reroll.
Roffle.
What? Thank you, clone, I think. This seems really bad for me. Because it's going to take 2 hands now. Okay, that's definitely way better. Okay. And now the score will go crazy. If you give it a little bit of time here. We're E41 with the, well, as you can see. But previous ante, we were E41 with the DNA hand. Which is why I needed to reroll the boss blind. So I think we're going to have if we don't hit an Ecto into a good Joker, we're going to have a couple antes where we need to fill in a gap. Or before we need to like start doing the Serpent shenanigans. Just hold for that inevitability though. Play this fella. If you Ecto, it doesn't hurt you to have one less king in hand. I mean, it does, but we have the potential to get a Joker that could greatly improve my score. So that's the trade-off, right? That's why I'm hoarding all this money, so that I can aggressively roll down to offset that. Second hand is a juicer because we're able to properly copy things that aren't DNA, so we get to copy our retrigger and scoring effects with Mime and Baron. Only Joker that helps you here is invisible. Troubadour, Juggler. Invisible is the best showman into something that I already have. Alright, we got Retcon. Bean if we skip, which we will end up potentially needing to do anyway. That's got to be a reroll. It's fine. What are you saving cash for? Rerolling boss blinds and when I get the Ecto. Welcome to the stream, because I just said that seconds ago. Wait, why save so much money? We gotta open the schools. TikTok is cooking these kids.
No child left behind policy really showing its effectiveness in chat right now.
Yeah. It ended up actually leaving some people behind, just not in the way that the good Lord intended, I guess. Did you consider DNA in a planet card? Nope. I have 115 levels on high card. I think we're doing fine. Pretty well distributed across suits, but now that we have retcon, it doesn't really matter. Ship it. Seated? Huh. Oof. Look. George Bush has failed us all. All right, 65 is our cap right now. Someone write that down. Hey, we finally got telescope. Now we can get observatory, which does absolutely nothing for the run, and chat can cheer. Wait, that's kind of pog. I don't even have to reroll for that fella. It might not. It might even be like a skip the DNA angle.
But streamer, what if you get Perkio streamer POC?
Well met.
Okay, that's a fair point. Splinter, thank you for the sub. And thank you, Fish Lips, as well. If we get Perkio, we're way, 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 way too far behind is the reality, but I know you know that. For anyone in chat wondering. I was just being a silly guy, I know. But there were people that probably are, or already have been, throwing up the prages for an observatory, but that doesn't really do anything at all for me. What about a AAA? That does nothing for me either. It multiplies my score by 4. It is identical to a photograph. Or an idol. A little bit less reliable, or an idol is a little bit less reliable because we are spread across different suits, but yes. Still no ectos, man.
Funny story, my sister's PhD is about No Child Left Behind. We're British, so it's not normally a thing talked about here.
Well, then I'm glad you get all these American-centric jokes we're throwing out over here. Thank you, Foxy.
Well met.
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be buried and dead. Lion Jeans, thank you for the prime. What do you mean observatory is useless? How else will we develop our understanding of the universe and astronomy? I'll just leave that to the astrologers. They've got that on lock. Hey, welcome, famous bizarre streamer Rarin. Look, I don't know why you weren't just doing this the other day when you were trying to play this game. What's wrong with you? This is my first attempt of the day. Look, chat, I give you a hard time. Some might say too hard a time. Occasionally. I'm not one of those people, obviously. But some might. The things I was reading in Rarin's chat were making me look forward to streaming this game for you. Like, he'll admit it. He'll say it. He's new to the game. He was not playing well. But man, were the suggestions they were making somehow so much worse. So, I'm proud of you or something. I don't know. All right. No DNA value this time. We're just going for the Giga score. Because I think the DNA will just clear it after the discards.
Mr. Streamer, I'm currently watching this stream in the backseat of my wife's boyfriend's car. So am I allowed to continue watching?
Yeah, yeah.
Confused by the rule.
No, you're fine, you're fine. Just ask him when it's your turn to play on the Switch. This 2 got in the way. I'm not even gonna... Well, it doesn't matter.
Was that user from Brisbane or
Well
Brianna?
met.
You'll have to ask... Why are you asking me? I don't know. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, make it double.
I tolerate you, Roffle 2025.
I went a little bit further than that, and I said that you are actively better. Okay? That's got to count for something. All right, send it. We're in the right spot, right? Everything in its right place? Playing the single 2 is best, isn't it? Nope. Radiohead reference? Glad someone has taste. DNA is still active. Yeah, DNA is still active because this is our first hand. What? So it replaces itself, which is why playing the 2 is not better. E99. Okay, still not our best. Oh, hey, finally a good voucher. I think we got like E70 last time we went this route, right? Oh god. Well, we're re-rolling that anyway. I think we have to do the full skip, though. Water? We're at E65, yeah, so we do have to go full serpent mode. Help.
Well met.
There we go. Mr. Thorpe, thank you for the sub. I'm trying to think if there's a way that we could get DNA value. Maybe not get DNA value, but not copy. Just, like, maybe do something like this until our last hand, right? Should definitely DNA before the discards. Yeah, I'm worried that might win still. Oh, no, that's just correct, yeah. This could be the high score. So we do this. We DNA first. Then we go for the Giga scoring. Because surely this doesn't... Yeah, we know this doesn't win, right?
Just started playing this game last month and found you shortly after. Your videos have helped me learn how to play the game, I mean sleep.
Appreciate the correction there, Mr. Thorpe. Glad you're getting a good night's rest. Alright. Rainstorm, DNA. Send it. Alright, let's double check the count, right? I'm sure somebody would have yelled at me by now, but... 1 steel. 3 barons. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's perfectly balanced. Alright, ship it. We're gonna die next ante to the boss blind. But there should be a new PB. Need some polychromes. That has a very minimal effect on the score. Especially when I'm not playing a red seal. Multiplies it by 2.25. Oh yeah. $127. Not bad. Time to die.
I was here.
Hey, me too. Thank you, Mr. Keister. Cleister. That is a very different...
You can make a lot of scoring with that kind of build. Look up E621 Pluto to learn more.
I prefer the 34 rules about Pluto. Alright. At least we'll die rich.
Hi VOD viewers and sleepers, heart.
Wake up. Joe Biden, wake up. We got him.
I stay up while watching. Chat gives me nightmares.
What do you think it does to me? Okay. Do we want to die the small blind or the boss blind, chat? Thank you, Iris, for the super chat, by the way. Boss. Oh, here's the problem. Okay, we got to reroll into a less annoying boss, though, because I don't want my jokers disabled.
Well met.
Perfect. Look, we can all just blame it on the Violet Vessel. Another run claimed by the Violet Vessel. I can't believe I got so unlucky. Jeez. You can clear the boss? No, I can't because it's the Violet Vessel. What are we talking about? Why not roll for Serpent? Because I cannot. Contrary to popular belief, I am not hacking the video game. Multiples of 8 give us anti-8 bosses only. So now we die. 07s, to a good run. Oh god. I should have waited to put my arm up. Wait, we still have 3 more hands. Oh god. Put your 07s away. We're not there yet. My arm's killing me, you and me both. Don't worry, we've got 2 more hands of this.
Well met.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to 0707070707070707.
How many 7s was that? That was more than 7, right? Unfortunate. I wasn't counting. Plus, I can't even count that high. But thank you, Anonymous.
Lamar Roffle 07.
Don't use my biblical name like that. Don't dox me in front of chat. Thank you, though, E2. Alright, goodbye. Pretty good a run, though. Would have been nice for an Ecto to show up. We might have been able to push it a little bit further, but what are you gonna do?
Well met.
I got the celebratory 72 gifted a tier 1 sub to AO7X.
Yeah, just
This is their first gift sub in the channel.
that's what we need is more sounds coming in at the same time. Thank you, everyone.
Well met.
Victor, thank you for the prime.
07 Joker playing card.
Oh god, not that one again. Oh, I can't believe it was the Violet Vessel again. God, it gets me every time. Alright, E127 is pretty good. Let's come back for a ghost deck run. But I need to get some water first. I'll be right back. Kajora, thank you for the bits. Alright. Haven't done a lot of ghost deck runs for this, but we'll give it a try. Now, ideally, I would maybe like to do something with a Hackerman's instead. But, like, I don't know. I'm taking the jokers we're given.
Well met.
Tibbets, thank you for the prime. And thank you, Fireworm, as well.
met.
Okay, this could be fun, though. What if we just do this? Give me king.
Well met.
Tommy, thank you for the prime. What other strats for high score besides Baron? Hack, Idol, and sure, that kind of fits in with the Midas Mask. Hack Idol and Sock Idol or Sock Trib. Alright, we take the good Joker here, right? Discarding 7s.
Who can you trust when everything you touch turns to gold?
Midas. They've got that touch. Or something, I don't know. They're not paying to sponsor this. Let's go with the hackable cards, since our face cards are already spoken for. Oh, huh. There we go. Oh, I was supposed to discard that queen. I lost $2. What are we gonna do? Last run ended on ante 24.
Hey Roffle.
Hi.
Guess what?
Well met.
What?
Streamer, congratulations on reaching 100k.
Hey, thank you. And thank you, Agree to Cookies, for the sub. Thank you, True and Nafe. It's hard to get out of, like, Plasma Brain after playing that for, like, nearly 2 hours. 3s and 5s are what we want to be playing anyway.
That was the wrong guess. The correct answer is it's Friday and you are quite a swell streamer with a great care for his community.
I never promised any of that. But thank you, True. Perfect draw. Oh, okay. into 5 and 2 into 3. Maybe this can give me a bit more direction. Did say I wanted to go Hackerman, so I'll throw the run for that sake. Hello. Hiker. More money. Birthday suit 420. Thank you for the bits and the happy birthday wishes, but it is not my birthday. Appreciate the thought, though. I hear that's what counts. With all this money, can certainly find something useful, right? Right? That's one thing we could do. It's two things we could do. Why is it always set? Oh god, boss point.
Well met.
That's the best bloodstone I've had in a long time. Unbranded tech, thank you for the prime. Is this a seated run? Great question.
Well met.
Dat boy mage, thank you for the prime. Only there was a way to know for sure. Wait, I have seed money. Speaking of seeded. Some of y'all need to spend more time looking at the title and less time looking inside. Or fives, I guess. And just make kings if we need them. I don't really want to do another Baron build. Even if it means the run doesn't, like, go anywhere. As a result. Well, there's some direction for us. Need to find a hacker man's now.
Well met.
Who dies? Cheshire Spy, thank you for the sub. I think it's mask. Bull is way too important. But mask could kill me. Hey, welcome, Cheshire. Alright, does mean we probably want to start playing towards hearts. Hello, Bloodstone?
Well met.
Big Rick, thank you for the sub. Okay. Yeah, that did significantly weaken me. Okay. But we just need to find some Jupiters. Should have bought that voucher. What's wrong with me? I think it's too early to start towering things. No repeat hand types. There's exactly what we're looking for. There we go. Mold up front is a pretty big deal. Immolate. You love to see it. Talisman is great. Let's pick up levels where we can because we're kind of weak on the flat molts. No. I really want it. Okay, I'm gonna agree this here, but like that Polychrome 3 is already something we're pretty heavily committed to.
Aiku gifted me the sub, but thank you. GL Roffle.
Thank you, Matthew. I think there's a good chance it was Matthias. Still, like, we have gotten 0 Jupiters. I'm still kind of sketched out. Yeah, and Bloodstone is still very unreliable until we get an oops. Jupiter? Jeez. I mean, that's an obscene amount of money. I think you're a little too ambitious right now with our score setup, and with a hanging Chad, that goes kind of crazy. Jupiter simply doesn't exist.
Well met.
Right. Crit nuke. Thank you for the 3 months in advance. Appreciate that. Welcome, stupid nerdhead. Boy, that is not a good start. At least this is, working the bowl. Beautiful. Thanks, Bloodstone. Great work as usual. Threes are getting discarded. I know one of them isn't, though. This. Do I ever... I think we do this. Do. Oh, hey, the Bloodstone hit. Oh, hey, the Bloodstone hit. Oh, okay. That was pretty good. Cheshire Spy, thank you for the donation. Nope. More suns. We finally got a Jupiter as well. I want you back so bad, but I need the bowl right now. The bowl is like... I'm 6 on my score. That could change things, actually. I think that's probably worth. I don't think that's worth because of the mail-in rebate value. Trance is incredible. Okay. We are back in this. I'm just going to use the planets just in case. I'm not going to discard this 5, I don't think. I will discard you. I've got money under control. I'm going to play you to get the money. It's a lot of money, but I don't want to discard the 5s here. I think we're fine with expected outcomes here. Cool. I don't like having to give up that 8 there, but we did gain a fair amount of strength thanks to the... Oh, God. I think I might need that as just a temporary option. Until we can get the hack. Holy. Beautiful. So, you're probably gone now. Actually, maybe it should have been the rebate that was gone. But this is just until we can get the hack bloodstone available to us, or the idol online. This might be worth trying to fish for hearts. Holy! You love to see it. Right. You up front. Guess we might as well discard these two in case I can hold one of the queens. Queen goes up front, I guess. All right, getting those levels in Jupiter is a huge deal. And rebate might be next to go just because we do have money pretty well under control at this point. I think we need a purple seal. Eventually we're going to move into the threes. That's phenomenal here. It's also good here.
Receive the bloodstone blessing. It shall not miss.
I hope not. Thank you, Lucas. I'm going to send this just to get the money. I know that we could score more with the queen up front, but I want to trigger this a bunch of times. Oops. I have underestimated my strength. Okay. This doesn't actually matter or help. Kill the rebate. Thanks, Chico. I want both of these. They're harder to find than the tarot cards. It's unfortunate, but... You can't use the Jesus. Can't use the immolate when we're holding either of these two cards, though. My god. Like, my two best cards are in hand in the blue seal and the red seal here. Doesn't Lusty Joker make Queen it back better? No. Doubling is going to be better multiple times than adding.
Well met.
I don't actually want to hit that boss blind here. It probably was better, but this is funnier. Himot. Thank you for the prime. Okay, once again, we can't immolate here. I should have been discarding for the blue seal, but we're doing fine. Check for another soul card first. Okay, this is actually an absolutely nutty immolate. Into a nutty young man.
Well met.
Maif, thank you for the prime. This might be a decent DNA just so that we can get more copies of that 3. Cryptid also a way to get more copies of it. And we'll just kill the cards rather than convert things to hearts. Now, there is no reason to copy anything that isn't that particular 3. So you're not going to see me use the cryptid or the DNA on anything that isn't that. Cool. Now, we don't need to take the DNA with us for very long, but it can like fill in the gaps of deaths and stuff for a bit. Until we can reliably, basically until we reliably hit flush 5 is. I think we just keep immolating until our deck is where we want it. Flush is at 20. I think we can get rid of you now. We've seen 2 sock and buskins before 1 hack, unfortunately. It's a matter of time with how much money we have here. Beautiful. Let's just take a peek. I think this will probably be perfectly fine. Even without the Chad or the photo triggering.
Well met.
Mix, thank you for the prime. So that means Chad photograph can go for a dice or a hack, whichever we encounter first. We're looking for both still. We should probably just start playing towards 4 of a kind now. 4 of a kind plus. It's funny. Ship it. Any money for me? There we go. Alright, keep it going. Crystal ball is helpful here. Oh, welcome, Mixie. That hits the flush 5, I believe, right? Holy. Hello? The money. I'd also like to see the bloodstones hitting. It's not bad. But I do need to find, like, actual jokers that score me points. Let's get a death. That's pretty nice. I almost missed it. Always check your fools. Been calculating a cryptid hand for 4 hours. Congratulations, you found the weakest cryptid hand. What is our full deck looking like? 15 threes. One of them is a diamond, though. But we're already pretty much half of our deck. We need to start picking up towers to get ready for the, hopefully inevitable idol. A little early for glass. I could use it just for breakage. I'm gonna save this for a death. Maybe a flush 5 level. Let's hold this in case we get a sun. Unlucky. It's my worst joker. At least Ecto can't hit photograph now? True. True, but I could... There's no reason not to sell the photograph either. But also, like, we have 2 out of 3 of the possible Ecto targets are pretty good hits. So that's a fine observation.
Well met.
Jackady, thank you for the prime. Now we can get another bloodstone to not trigger. Dusk is kind of something.
Well met.
It's a poor man's hack, but we don't need it yet. Jazz, thank you for the prime.
Well met.
And Lone Wolf, thank you as well. Alright, what do you have for me? Boiled again. Should have saved that. Oh. I was too impatient with my fool. Alright, hold the fool for the death. Or hold the death in the... yeah. Hold out for a pool for the death. Fibonacci would go harder with all those threes? Not really, no. I don't want to open that yet because there's a death in the pool. Twins, Basil! Twins! Uh-oh. Stream's lagging again. We'll see how long it lasts. Looks like it's largely stable. Okay, this isn't good, but it's funny, so I'm gonna take it. Yeah, this is good. So I'm gonna take it. You can probably go for now. We're looking for hack. Oh, I need to do... I don't have the showman anymore.
Well met.
Edward, thank you for the prime. Oh, wait, it's the three of hearts. Stone is good. We want to stone a purple seal if we can. Blue seal will do. And none of these other ones help me, so I'm just going to go... Well, this helps me, I guess. We just murder these two. Unfortunately, I can't do anything if the lag spikes, so spamming about the lag doesn't... Oh, it seems to be exclusively on YouTube right now. We might have to take down the YouTube stream. No, it's on both streams. It's fine. No, it's not.
Balatro is more addictive than prawn.
Someone check that person's browser history. Thank you, Dungeon. Might have to take down the stream temporarily. It's not that bad. Please, we're not doing tech support, chat. I will start banning people. I can't do that with this many people in here. I have good eyes on what's going on. All right. I'm going to take down the stream temporarily. Oops. Wait. It keeps doing this thing. It's really unstable. Yeah, I have to restart my router. That's the only solution to this. So there will be a brief pause, and then we'll pick it back up. So BRB.